I hear you have a strong relationship with the Most High, like He's a great mother to you, even though He's not like His creation. You're being called to remember that while you might be going through something extreme, but remember that to see the positive in it, and that is magnificent. And that unstrained joy is closer to grief than we think. And perhaps the more wildly the pendulum is, of your life swings, the more you can say, I have truly lived. The basis of this message is, what is the most courageous thing I've done? How did it make me feel? This can be interpreted in a couple different ways because you have your extraordinary talent here with the muse of astrology and superior mother. This could be how you feel the Most High has taken care of you or delivered you through having a spiritual connection with Him. Even though this woman know how to read energy through astrological planets. I mean, that's not how I meant to say it. She can read energy through the planets. She can see beyond the physical realm. But likewise, you have the Great Mother, that the surrendering to the mystery of why things happen to you. Like, why would somebody betray you? Or why would somebody talk down on you? This gives me business vibes. It's like you put in a lot of effort and it backfired, and you're faced with afflictions, and you might even feel sad about it. You might even cry a little bit. But the point is, you were spoken down to. You might have felt like you were in slavery or something, but you went through that for a reason. Okay, it shaped your character. You were delivered from something that was oppressive to you, obviously, because you have a completion, but at least the worst of it is over because it's a 10. 10 of swords. Whenever there's a 10, there's an ace. But then you go from the 10 to a page. The page is submitting an application. I think this is business. This is submitting an application somewhere else, like introducing yourself through a lot of like prayer and affirmations and relying on the Most High. You took a chance somewhere else and you planted yourself there. You're seeing you learned where you still needed to grow. But I also feel like your strengths is being strong for other people, and that's what you're able to teach. And you're spiritual with the muse of astrology here. And then you have planted roots or tried to plant roots somewhere and it didn't work, whether it be business, home, or relationship, family or friends, marriage or not, bloodline or not. Take it how it applies. But with the Page of Cups here, this is a studious person. This is somebody who learned from all of this and is taking that knowledge. They see the positive in it, okay, and they're taking that knowledge and they're planting themselves elsewhere, or more so, they have been delivered to the point where the Most High is planting them somewhere else, so they can, because they're being smothered. When I say smothered, I mean smothered in a way where their gifts are being, someone's trying to make you feel muted or trying to control you through negativity, whether it's self-talk, bad business, just keep throwing obstacles in your way, or anything to slice you down, slice and dice you down. And you're meant to be teaching people with the superior mother. You're meant to be that notorious for being that excellent mother or mother figure. You're meant to be teaching people. You're meant to be tapping into that feminine receptive energy, that creative energy. And this is a talent that you have. You could have been a straight A student in math and science. When I see the muse of astrology, you see the planets and everything like that. To be good in science, you have to be good in math as well. They go hand in hand. So something you're supposed to be doing, and rather than it be delayed, you're made to. I feel like you saw this coming, but you're made to go somewhere else with it. You meant it wouldn't grow here. It's like 10 swords is long enough somewhere, and realizing where it doesn't work at least the worst of it is over. You've learned what you needed to learn. Maybe you had to learn your lesson more than once, but now you're integrated somewhere else. Now you're taking action. So that's the end of that message. Now I got another message. So welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and this is a different way of reading my messages on how I would typically read my messages. But keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I don't have a specific way I read the message. It just comes out how it comes out. So the next message is, what's the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me? Let's find out. King of Ravens is my King of Swords card. It'd be very wise of you. Okay? This is Perfect Stranger. He has a sun in his hand, or it looks like the sun in his hand. Huh. You could have received innate wisdom from someone who could be classified as a homeless person in the street. You know, it's like the simplest things go a long way. Sometimes the homeless people are earth angels. We hear that a lot, but sometimes it's true. A lot of times it's true. Like you could have been sitting at a bus stop or somewhere public, just sitting there contemplating, and someone, you start talking to someone, you don't know them from nowhere, but your energies, you're drawn to that person's light, even though the clothing of this person looks poor, but the heart is rich. Is what I get from that, because that gives me Leo energy with that sun right there. But that's the perfect stranger and King of Ravens. Ravens could be significant. That may be what you see, but you look at, I didn't even pay attention to that in the past. That's fire energy. But it's not the good fire. It looks like black fire. You see what I'm saying? It's like someone could have tried to dim your light or put your fire out. I get that. It almost sounds like a repeating message. If you could be seeing birds that are like blue and green. This is like a lot of green in color. Or it could have been an attachment. Someone could have tried to put an attachment on you. But the worst thing, I feel like that's the best thing to answer the question about what is the worst that could happen if I let go of things that no longer serve me. Yeah, you're getting those attachments off of you, or these could represent people who have been attached to your energy or attached to you that was meant to bring you down, or was bringing you down or keeping you stuck and you wised up. And just remember that you are a raven. Now I hear, I'm like a bird, I always fly away. You wised up about something and realized you were entertaining something other than friends. The crowning. This is like a woman giving birth. But this is like initiation, birth and rebirth. The second you do that, it's like that's a transformation. You have a seat at the table. But this could be an angel. Like if you look at the hadiths and the holy books and stuff, they talk about the angel Jibril came to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam dressed in all white. It was no dirt or nothing on his garment. And this could be an angel coming in the form of, it looked like a homeless person, but it could be an angel coming to tell you what God wants you to do next. And then you have to classify that, the reunion. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship. You could be redirected. You were misdirected before, now you're redirecting to your soul tribe. KK. Seven of Swords in reverse is like the devil is a lie. It's like you rebuke something and then everything start coming in for you. The sun is out again. Vitality, happiness, harmonious, and joy is what the Three of Cups represent. And the reunion is like soul recognition. You're one with your higher self again after being blocked off for a long time, is what I think. So I don't know if it was a fear before or it's just an illusion. That's what I feel like. With the Seven of Swords being in reverse, it's exposure. Okay? That these people were no good or something like that. And they couldn't get away with pulling the wool over your eyes, and they came with too many attachments or something. So that's actually the best thing you could do, because now you could be reunited with yourself, to be reunited with people more aligned with your spirit. And that's what this angel came to tell you. Okay? Now let's go to the next message.